What's going on, y'all? Zaya X back again for another vid. First vid of 2012. Shout out to everybody out there. I hope everybody had a good weekend. Hope everybody enjoyed themselves. But it's back to the business, back to putting out vids, back to showing you what I got, what I'm picking up. But besides that, I want to bring you the top 5 2011 pickups that I had last year. To me, some of the dopest shoes that released. I did have a top 10, but I seen a lot of people doing the top 10. And even though I was doing the same thing, I kind of wanted to be a little different. So I narrowed it down, man. It's harder to narrow it down to 5 shoes. So shout out to everybody that did vids though. You know, a lot of y'all watch our vids. I may not shout y'all out, but I do watch y'all vids. I do watch what's going on in my culture. I pay attention to what's going on out there. So, you know, even if I don't leave you a comment, just know that I'm watching. I'll eventually leave you a comment. It's just hard to do it sometimes. I'm on the road and the iPhone sometimes don't let me comment on people's videos and stuff like that. So without further ado, man, let's stop blabbing. Let's get into it. At number 5, there was a tie just like last year. It was just hard, man. It was 2 shoes. One had a great concept, but on the other hand, the other had great memories. Number 5 was a tie between the Cigar SBs and just great memories. It was a beautiful camp out. I enjoyed myself. I took the ride down with my boy, Mr. Jones 904. Go ahead and check his channel. He got the footage for that that camp out, and I met great people down there. Shout outs to Retro Kicks. He helped put together the review for these. Him and my boy, Mr. Jones 904. Just had a great time down there. Great camp out. Met a lot of people. Great shoe. Great concept, but more for the memories because I love the camp out. So tie was between these and the Nike SB Liberties. Great concept, great concept. I managed to get my hands on this shoe fairly easy. When they first dropped, people wasn't really feeling them. They was really sitting in the stores. I caught a couple pairs, and since then I've traded, so I'm down to my last pair. This is my only pair, and I cherish it, man. It's a great shoe, great concept. Upper is supposed to rub off, as you see there. For a shoe, I've used this about 6-7 times. It's in great shape, man. Still in great shape. I did the alternate laces. So again, number 5 slot is a toss-up between the Cigar Cities and the Liberties. All right, yeah, so that was the number 5 pick. At the number 4 pick, I want to go with the Nike SB Cheech and Chongs, and this is the smoked edition. This one, I did the smoking of it. I chopped it up. I did it on camera. A lot of y'all saw that. A lot of y'all supported that. This also has great memories. One of the great memories was that this was the shoe that I wore when I went to Atlanta to Sneaker Friends. There I met my boy J Slay 1. I met Heart and Souls. A lot of people stopped me to take pictures of these, and they, you know, just respected, you know, what I did and the creativity of, you know, messing with it. Shout outs to people like Mr. Nike SB6 who did the same. One of the greatest memories from this, I'll go ahead and flash it right here. And yes, that is the man, the legend, Todd Bertrude himself, acknowledging the kid for what I did to the shoes. It's always a good look when the designer of the shoe, the man that creates the shoe, shouts you out for what you do with his shoe. Shout outs to Todd Bertrude. Again, crazy. When I saw those tweets, that was bananas. I think he tweeted me and Mr. Nike SB6. That day we were just flabbergasted on how crazy that was, that he hit us up, he saw our vids, he supported the vids, and he retweeted it to his followers. So definitely pushed the views on both of our vids, and that was a good look. Number 4, the Cheech and Chong Nike SBs. All right, y'all, so coming in at number 3, a great shoe. When I first seen this shoe, I knew that I wanted it. I seen it around the time that I got my first SB, which was the Bloody Gums. So again, this was like 2 years ago. The next 2 shoes that were on my list from what I had seen was the Brain Rex that I previewed last year, and these that I copped this year. It's Miss Pac-Man Lows coming in at number 3. Really loud, and that pink is just amazing. The pink with the chlorine blue. This shoe is crack right here. I haven't broken it out yet because this is just a shoe you rock to an event. At number 3, Nike SB Lows, Miss Pac-Man. All right, y'all, so coming in at number 2, this one is gonna be a doozy, all right? Y'all gonna go crazy over this one. Y'all probably be calling me, sending me hate mail, all kinds of shit, but I don't give a fuck because this is my show. And on my show, it's the sneakers that I like, and hopefully y'all respect that. The South Beach is released, and all y'all went crazy, but remember, hype kills. And to me, this shoe is way better, and if had not been for a restock, this shoe would be right up there with the South Beach's making noise. At number 2, the LeBron 8 entourages. Alright, just crazy. The show, I love the show, even though people were saying that towards the end the show was getting whacked. Shout out to my boy Smokey. He's not a shoe collector, but he put me onto the show like 2 weeks before the last season was starting. I watched all the season within the 2 weeks because I was hooked like that. I watched the last season on time, and I'm happy to have the shoe right now. This shoe, you could get it for below retail. It's so bad because there was a restock on it, and the restock just really messed up the shoe. Shout out to my boy Supreme Society. Man, we must have been talking about this shoe like every other day until it dropped. Like the first 2 weeks before it came out, we was calling each other every day like, yo, gotta get these is gonna be crack. And they turned out not to be, man. So whatever the case may be, I still love the shoe. It still holds value and weight in my heart. At number 2, the Nike LeBron entourages. Alright, y'all, and unfortunately, there's only one #1 slot in my top 5 2011 pickups. I'm so happy I got it. Shout out to my boy Jose. He put me onto a spot that had them. He told me, yo, you know, go get them. They're like $120 there, size 11. I didn't believe him. I went, and them joints was just sitting there. Coming at #1, there you go. The CB94s, Charles Barkley, Team Barkley stand up. Just a dope shoe. Really comfortable. That black, that purple. Just a classic colorway, man. Classic shoe, classic colorway. So coming in at #1, CB94, Team Barkley stand up. And shout out to everybody that watches the vids. Really appreciate it. Everybody stay up, stay fresh, and I catch you on the next one. Peace. I have special meaning. So I decided to do a tie. So we're gonna go. God damn it.
You want to be cool on YouTube? You do what I do. You want to be featured on YouTube? You do what I do. Most subscribed all the time? You do what I do. You be a pimp.